Oh my gosh. So today I am very excited because it is the review tutorial for the Lisa Frank Morphe collab. So you guys get to see how I created this bomb look, how the palette works, you know, what I like about it, what I don't. My whole review will be at the end. But first off, I'm gonna start off by saying that I never thought this would happen because Lisa Frank, like many of you guys, same with me, when you went back to school, you went straight for Lisa Frank, like the notebooks, pencils, stickers, whatever it was Lisa Frank. This made everyone's childhood. So I felt like them creating this beautiful palette was a dream come true for the little 8-year-old girl in me and everybody else. So this is how it looks, very beautiful. And you guys, I've been doing makeup for 8 years. So that's a lot of research when it comes to certain brands. When they first showed this palette, the first thing I automatically thought, like everybody else, the Morphe 35B palette. Sadly, it got discontinued a few years ago and they, you know, brought it back as the Lisa Frank collab. I feel like every girl needs this eyeshadow palette because you could create so many looks, like spring, fall looks, whatever. If you want to put it with browns, if you have a neutral palette, put it with something here. Like, this is the palette. It is so beautiful. I was so excited to get it in the mail yesterday. I was like, when I wake up, I'm gonna do a tutorial. And like I said, I create this beautiful look. What I am gonna do for you guys right now is do swatches. So the first color I want to swatch is Priscilla, which is this beautiful pink right here. I'm gonna swatch it on my little arms. Ooh. Mind you guys, I didn't use this color for this look, but look how beautiful that is. I'm trying to get my arms in it. And then another color, we're gonna keep it going. I did use this color, which is called Peekaboo, this shimmer green color. That's how it looks on my finger, just swatching it a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it next to Priscilla. Oh shit, look at that. That is beautiful. Like I said, I'm not even saying that because I used that for this look, but I didn't even swatch it before I used it. So I get to see the swatch pay off. Another color I'm gonna do, we're gonna go into a random color. Let's go into Buzz. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see, so I have to really like bring the palette up close. So this is the color Buzz. Oh, I can't wait to swatch that. Look at that, look at that. Holy shit. Look at that, that's so beautiful. And this one's actually really creamy, you guys. I cannot wait to play in that one. And I'm gonna do one more, and I'm going to do the color, let's do Sky. So I did 2 shimmers and I'm doing 2 mattes right now. And let's see how the swatch is. Holy shit. Guys, look at that. Okay, you guys, so if you want to see how I created this beautiful look, keep on watching. I'll even throw the sponges in there. I just already opened them when I create this look, but you guys will get my honest opinion, see how the sponges work, the pros and cons for the sponges, even for the palette. Just keep on watching. I'll see you guys later. Okay, you guys, so first thing I'm going to do is prep and prime my eyelids with the Born This Way color Sands concealer and my Real Technique brush. I love this concealer for my eyelids, even though it's not exactly my, you know, my right color for my concealer. I feel like it is very smooth, very creamy for an eye base, and I actually like this compared to like the rest of the eye primers and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in, make sure it's seamless. Okay, so the moment of truth, you guys, this beautiful palette. Let's see. Oh, my nails, man, I hate that. So this is how it looks. Very beautiful, very bold. I'm very excited to finally get to try this and review this for you guys. Okay, so the first color I'm gonna go to is Zoomer and Zorbit, which is this beautiful green color. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe 532 fluffy brush. Going in with a Zoomer and Zorbit, I'm gonna go ahead and place it on the front part of my eye right here. Ooh, that's a lot of pickup. Hold on. Let me see if I can blend this out, you guys. So you just want to place it right here in the front part. And you're going to put it kind of in your crease and under your transition, well, where your transition color goes. And same thing with the other eye. So you just want it in the front like this, and then just try to blend it out as much as possible. So colors like this, especially if you're a beginner, you just want to build it up so that way it's not like one blob of color on your eye. So like I said, just build it up to your liking. And mine look like this in the front right now. So I'm gonna try to come up as close as possible, you guys. I'm so sorry because my camera stand is in the way, so I can't bring you super close. But I'm trying to bring you as close as possible. So this is how it should look. Taking that same brush, I'm gonna go in with the color Dancing Dolphins, which is right next to that first green I used. So it's gonna be this one right here. It's a beautiful turquoise color. Let's see how this one picks up. That's a lot. Look at that. That's a lot. So I'm just gonna dust it off, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it right next to that green color. What's the name? Zoomer and Zorbit. So I'm just gonna place it right next to each other right here. So I'm only placing it next to it and all the way to like the middle part before I get to the outer corner of my eye. So that's looking kind of green, and you guys, I am using this little sponge thing to clean off my brush in between colors. So let's see if that kind of made a difference. Let's see, I'm putting it on the other eye. So one thing about these colors I'm not liking so far, it looks a little dusty, a little ashy, but hopefully the other colors will come out a little different, a little better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that first color, the Zoom and Zorbit. I'm just called Z and Z. I'm just gonna grab Z and Z and put a little bit more on the front. Okay, I feel like that helped a little bit more. It's looking a little bit more green. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the top part because it's looking a little harsh. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to get my JS5 brush. And I'm going to take that color Mixing Miss Galaxy, which is this darker turquoise color, and I'm gonna place it underneath Dancing Dolphins. So just in the middle right here, just gonna blend a little bit more. Oh, that is so much better. Look, it's actually showing up as that turquoise color that I want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. Okay, it's showing up a little bit better. Let's try the same with the other eye and let's see how it goes. You guys are gonna pray that this works. Okay, not too bad. Still looking a little green. So taking that same JS5 brush, I'm gonna go in with the color Angel Kitty, which is this beautiful, bold, bright blue. Just gonna dust it. And we're gonna put this on the outer corner of our eye, and then it's gonna go into the crease as well. So place it right on the outer corner. and just bring it up to that turquoise. So taking my Morphe 532 brush again, I'm gonna blend everything out at the top because like I said, it's looking a little harsh, you guys. Usually I use a transition color, but this time I did not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything out till it's seamless. So that's how it's looking, very bold and bluish greenish, just how I wanted it. And then I'm gonna go back in with that same color just a little bit and gonna place it back again on the outer V of my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Takani right here and gonna place it where I placed that blue. So the blue, that lighter blue that I just took was just to brighten things up a little bit. So I'm just gonna place on the outer V of my eye right here. Or you know what? I'm actually gonna take my Morphe 433 brush. It's like this flat fluffy brush. It's perfect for the outer outer corners of your eye to blend everything on the outer V and in the crease at the same time. I'm gonna do the same with this eye. Just gonna pack it on the corner. Like I said, if you're a beginner, build it up. You don't want to just have super harsh lines. Going in with my Anastasia fluffy brush and I'm just blending everything out a little bit more, so your look should be looking like this. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that Takani color. So you just want to pack it on just so it's visible. Going back in with that 433 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the color, let's do Violet and Velvet, which is this beautiful purple right here. And I'm gonna place it right on top, kind of next to that blue color. So I'm just gonna place it right here at the end. And that, like right there, trying to get as close as possible. And I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. So this is how it should be looking. And I lost a little bit of that blue, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my brush and take that color Angel Kitty again. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it on the outer V a little bit on top of that blue so I just don't lose the color. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. This is my first time really doing like a bold look like this ever, but like I said, I'm gonna get through it. And going back in with that purple, I'm just gonna go ahead and just place it a little bit on top, not really blending it because it's already blended out. Just want it to pop up a little bit more. So this is how my eyes are looking. Going back in with that 532 brush, just gonna go ahead and diffuse that harsh line of the blue. Next color, going in with that 433 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Puppy Love. This is so cute, bold pink. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right next to that purple. So I'm just putting a little bit on, like right here. I'm gonna blend it a little bit. If you guys lose colors, by the way, doing this, just go ahead and feel free to put that color that you're losing back on top in the place that you originally had it. I'm just doing this, and like I said, a little bit goes a long way, so just place a little so at least you know where you're setting it at. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Go ahead and just pack a little bit more, but I'm taking my brush to the side so that way it's not all over the place this way. And you want to make sure it is showing up like this and blend it into that purple. Okay, so cleaning off my brush on that little sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out into the purple so it doesn't look harsh. That's how it should be looking like so far. Gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that violet and velvet color, that purple color again, and just gonna go ahead and place it next to, on top of where I first placed it, next to that pink, because I'm trying so hard not to lose this purple, because I feel like it really makes everything come together and just pop. I'm just adding a little bit more of that blue, that Takani, just placing it right here on the outer V. A little bit, because like I said, it will be super harsh, so I'm just trying to have it free up here in the look, so kind of like that. And I'm going back in with that color Puppy Love, that bright pink color, just gonna put a little bit more on top right there like that, and gonna drag it up just a little bit to the crease. So that's how it should be looking. So this is how your eyes should be looking. Finally done with this part of the look. Next thing I'm going to do is use my Lorella brush. You guys, these do not have numbers, but it is a flat brush. I am taking this color Peekaboo, and I'm usually use Fix Plus for shimmers to show up, so we're gonna see how this one looks without it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it in front of that pink right here underneath that green that I had on. Okay, so it's not showing up like I want. It's a little dusty. It is a beautiful color though, but I need something that's gonna pop. So like always, I am going to use my Fix Plus just to brighten it up. And when you place it, you want to kind of put it right here above the, like into your crease, because you want it to blend in with that green. So this is how it's looking. I am gonna spray a little Fix Plus just so the color can pop a little bit more. But it is doing pretty good so far. I just want a little bit more on the lid part to really bring that look together. Okay, so that's how bold it should be looking. And then taking that 433 brush again, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that green to that pink just a little bit. Or even what you can do, take some of that pink, which is again Puppy Love right here. Oops. Take Puppy Love and place it a little bit on that green so it just blends out a little bit better. But do it, hold your brush like this and then just pack it on a little. And if you lose a little bit of that green, don't worry about it. Like I said, it's kind of a work in progress, and this is my first time ever doing a bold look like this, so you guys just have a little bit of patience with me. So I'm just taking the corner of my brush, not the full brush, just the corner, and just blend that out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take that color, Peekaboo, that green color again, and just do another layer. And then what you can do too is sweep it into that pink, so it just blends out seamlessly. And I'm just taking a little bit of my crease. I make sure everything's even. And I'm just dragging it up. Same thing with the other side, just blend it into that pink just a little, and then blend it up. And then taking that 532 brush again, we're just gonna blend it in the front so there's no harsh lines. You guys know I don't usually use other brow bone highlight colors, so I'm gonna go in with that color Blanca with my naked brush, and gonna go ahead and set that as my brow bone highlight. So let's see how this works. Okay, move over, Tempor. Ooh, girl, look at that. Okay, it's kind of like Tempor. You guys know that's my favorite brow bone highlight, and this is actually working pretty good. It actually kind of blended out that blue just a little bit. That's also another trick. If you have harsh lines, use a white color to go ahead and just blend it out and make everything a little bit more blendable and less harsh. Okay, so that's how it's looking. And I'm taking the flat side of that brush and just applying it, but I'll use the fluffy side to blend it all out. Okay, so you guys, I have a little surprise for you. I said I want to do something different, make this look pop a little bit more. So I am going to take my NYX little silver glitter. Don't judge me, it's in a bag because I lost the top years ago, but I still have the glitter. And I'm going to do a thin layer of silver glitter on top just to make the look pop a little bit more. Just doing a thin layer on top of that black. And then I'm just going to do the same with the other side while that one dries a little bit. Looking like that. If you lose some of that black eyeliner, I'll show you how to fix that. It's not very hard, but we're just gonna get through this part. Okay, so going back in to that black liner, that Wet n Wild liner, I'm gonna go ahead and just place it underneath that glitter and it will cover it up. So that's how it's looking. You guys, this is very cute, very Lisa Frank. I'm really loving this look right now. See, okay, Lisa Frank. Okay, Morphe, I see you come through, you know. Okay, you guys, so the moment of truth, we get to test out the Morphe Lisa Frank sponges and see how they work. So, of course, they give you 5 sponges, 3 little ones right here, and then 2 big ones. So we're gonna test them both today and see how they work. And then I am going in with my LA Girl corrector. I'm gonna correct under my eyes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this purple mini one. Looks like my little Lurella. Oh my gosh, it's so cute and tiny for on the go. I love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet it a little. Make sure it's damp. And go. Ooh, okay. Oh, I like this. I like this. It's performing. It's getting the nooks and crannies. Okay, well, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at Morphe. I love this. This is so cute and it works so good, you guys. Okay, I'm not mad. Okay, my bigger ones would have made a huge mess, brought it all the way down here, and that's what I don't want. So I would definitely use this for a corrector. And then I'm gonna go ahead with my Fenty foundation. I am the color 370. And then we're gonna test out the sponges, the bigger ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that this is all nice, wet, and damp. And let's see how it works. Okay, I mean, it's all right. It's not soft like other ones. Let me use the other end and see. That's not bad. I think, you know what it is? Sometimes with sponges, new sponges, you have to break them in order for it to perform better. But for the most part, I'm not mad at this. And I'm just putting on a lot of foundation because I have freckles and I'm trying to cover them up. Let's see. It's a little, like I said, it's a little rough, but maybe I just need to break them in. But I'll definitely buy again. And these are actually $20. And I actually got to use the discount code and got them for $17. And I think they actually still have these unless, you know, right now it's Cyber Monday, unless people bought them out. But for the most part, I think it's a reasonable price for 5 sponges. Even though there's mini ones, I feel like it's still worth it. Not bad. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I usually don't cake on my face, but I'm really trying to get the full effect of this sponge. It's not bad. Okay, I do recommend this. This is actually really good and my skin looks flawless. Okay. Next thing, I'm taking my NARS concealer in the color Caramel 2. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my T-zone. And then I'm using the other side of that pink brush, pink sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with that Lisa Frank palette. I'm going to go ahead and take this color called Peekaboo. And I'm gonna go ahead and place on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and take that pink color and put it right next to it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Violet and Velvet again. I'm gonna place it next to that pink. Taking this pink Illuminati crayon eyeliner that I got from BoxyCharm a few months ago, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my lower lash line. last thing I'm taking is my Fix Plus spray. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It is time for my final thoughts and review on this palette. First thing I will say, out of my 8 years of doing makeup, this is by far my favorite look I think I've honestly created. And I'm not saying that because I am a huge fan of Morphe or Lisa Frank. It's the fact that it was so easy to work with, and that's one thing. The pros of this palette is very blendable, very easy to work with. You could put it with anything, you could create any look with it, and I feel like every girl should have a palette with at least a lot of colors in it, so that way you can create any other look. Even if you want to put neutrals or browns with one of these colors, I think it could work. The only con I would say about this palette is that I stand by what I said with the greens and the blues. It's a little chalky, a little dusty, but for the most part, it is very easy and blendable to work with. And like I said, I've never did a look in 8 years of doing makeup where I had to use multiple colors on top of each other. So I feel like this was very easy and blendable to work with. So I do love this palette. I do recommend this palette. Even the sponges, as I said, very easy. They are a little stiff, but they're easy to work with. I feel like I just have to break mine in a little bit more, but it got the job done, as you see. So yeah, they have this at Ulta and Morphe in stores and online. So if you guys want this retail for about $30. I don't remember the code that I used. I think it was like a little promotional, like just go on the website of Morphe and something should pop up where there's a sale. But it is Cyber Monday, so if you guys want to go ahead and use this, grab this palette, I would say take advantage of the opportunity. So yeah, for the most part, I do love this palette. I recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.